Hello and welcome to leadppc.com. You'll have to excuse me, I have a little bit of a little congestion this morning. So if I'm a bit hard to hear, understand, that is why. Today I wanted to go over this article that I wrote a little while ago called The Top 32 Franchise Development Websites. And it's basically about FSOs, which are franchise sales organizations and franchise consultants. Um, so I'll start with the franchise sales organizations, the FSO side of things, and I'm just going to kind of talk through some of these different ones that are on here and go to their sites and kind of give you my thoughts on them. The first one is Raintree. Raintree is a group that we've worked with for a really long time, I think maybe 8 years or something. These guys are awesome. Brent and Linton are great. I think that they recently got bought out by a venture capital firm. So they've got a lot of stuff that's kind of moving and shaking. Some of the brands that they have would be Cabinet IQ, Capital Tacos, DTE, Doctoring Elite, Footprint Floors, Houndstown, Toastique, Skedaddle, and we've done a lot with these different brands as well. So anyway, but great group if you're looking for people that can kind of think out of the box and help solve a lot of internal problems in general to help increase your sales. These guys are one to speak with. And just so you know, like what FSOs are, they're basically companies that you hire that take care of all your franchise sales stuff for you. Mainly the leads that they get come from agencies like us or from franchise broker networks, sometimes portals, maybe like BizBuySell or Entrepreneur.com or something like that. But they're probably working with a group, maybe like groups, broker networks like IFPG or FranServe, FranNet, or TES, or different groups like that to help drive quality leads, as well as agencies such as ourselves. High on my list would be, I really like Franchise Evolution Partners. These guys are great. We have done a lot. Anyway, these guys are fantastic. And I mean, a lot of these groups are pretty similar. Some are better at like, you know, fast casual restaurant type of things. Like Raintree is going to be a little bit better at those types of things. Some are better at home services. Some of it kind of has to do with what kind of a group you are. I like these guys at Repum a lot. These guys have really been movers and shakers. My tops right now would probably maybe even be Franchise Evolution Partners and Repum, maybe over Raintree a little bit. Part of that is because after they got acquired by a VC, we're not working with them anymore. But these three groups are all really good. FranSmart is also good. They've been around for 20 years. They've sold over 5,000 franchises worldwide. Some of their brands that they've done are like Five Guys, Qdoba, Halal Guys. I'll click on their site as well. Oh, excuse me. But these guys are good. Yeah, they've got some great brands that they have worked with as well. So they're definitely good. Now we're kind of getting into kind of a different tier, I would say. Strategic franchise development. These guys right here, if you ever talk to them on the phone, they're extremely convincing. They're very good at scaling and that type of thing. Franchise Fastlane, they average 3x more sales within the first 12 months of working with them, which you don't see a lot of FSOs that make those types of claims. So if you're looking for fast growth that can kind of guarantee sales-ish, Franchise Fastlane may be one to have a conversation with. Franchise Marketing Systems, let's see, they've worked with over 500 brands. They've sold over 6,120 franchises, including 304 master franchises. So these guys have been around for a long time. Pinnacle, some of the brands these guys have worked with: Be Nutritious, All American Pest Resorts, Caveman for Men, C3 Wellness Spa. I like these guys. I think that they're pretty good. one to consider for sure. United Franchise Group, these guys are kind of the original. The reason I don't have them as high is because it's a whole different type of a deal. It's not just a group that you go in and hire. They're literally going to come in and own a big chunk of your company. And so they're like that. They've been around for a really long time. These are like the OGs. Rhino 7, similar kind of a setup where they're going to come in and own part of your company. I think that these guys kind of redefine what FSOs mean. It's just kind of hard to get in with them. And the same type of thing, they're going to own part of your company. But some of their brands would be like Fetch Pet Care, Yard Sweepers, Door Renew, Furryland, Playful Pack. So kind of like dog type of stuff and home services, I would say. So kind of interesting the brands that they work with. Oak Scale is a bit more kind of VC backed, also similar to Rhino 7 and UFG, which is why I have them lower. But these guys are all really good. If you can get the right deal done with them, any of those three would be good to work with. Some of their brands are Biscuit Belly, Payroll Vault, Break Coffee, Petwell Clinic. So it's not like, I don't know how many brands they have. I don't think it's a ton, but one to think about. Then there's Franchise Development Group. They've been around for 20 years. They have this cool like revenue calculator. Some of their brands are Tom and Chi, Pliables, Dough Life. I'll kind of click on that so you can check that one out. Then we've got Franchise Performance Group. They have worked with over 140 brands over 23 years. Big brands like Subway, Marco's Pizza, A&W, Bright Star Care. So yeah, these guys, I haven't done I don't think I've done much with them, but they've definitely been around for quite a while. Some other ones to know about, there's Brand One, QSR Franchise Development Group, FranDevCo, Franchise Growth Solutions, Revenue Catalyst, Franchise Beacon, and JCM Franchise Development. So those are kind of some other ones to consider. I'm not going to go into each one of those. As far as consultants go, consultants are a little bit different from franchise broker networks. I have a whole article on franchise broker networks, but consultants, a lot of times they're helping you get up and going with like an operations manual, an FDD. They'll give you introductions to people that can help you with sales, introductions to agencies like us, but they're not, they're not necessarily going to go out and sell for you, although they might. So some of the better consulting groups that are out there, and I'm just going to read through these, are going to be iFranchise Group, Big Sky Franchise Team, Accurate Franchising, MSA Worldwide, SMB Franchise Advisors, CGI Franchise, Franchise Consulting Group, FranSource, Franchise Opportunity Consultants, VF Franchise Consulting, Synergy Restaurant Consultants, and Guerrilla Franchising. To be honest, I don't know a lot of the consultants as well as I do the FSOs, because we've worked with a lot of FSOs. But when it comes to working with consultants, we get kind of referrals here and there, but it's not like a huge ongoing relationship. Anyway, hopefully this is helpful for you to kind of get an idea of what some of the top franchise development websites are. While we do not do franchise development ourselves, we do drive a lot of leads for a lot of FSOs, obviously. If you would like to talk with me or us directly, just click on the Contact Us form up here, fill this out. It'll go to probably my calendar, and you can book a call right there, and then we can kind of talk. Again, apologize for the voice, it kind of is what it is, but thanks so much for coming to our website.